Most gardeners are still digging deep holes when planting, thinking it gives their crops a strong start. But that one habit is quietly sabotaging growth. Weak roots, poor nutrient uptake, stunted plants, these are all consequences of this outdated approach. What if I told you there's a simple surface-level trick that forces roots to grow faster and stronger than any deep hole method ever could? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Here's the reality. When you dig a deep hole and water heavily, you're creating a saturated pocket. At first glance, it seems beneficial. But in truth, that waterlogged hole is oxygen poor. Microbial life slows down, and roots drop straight into a zone that doesn't encourage spreading. Instead of developing a dense, fibrous network, the plant grows long, weak roots that struggle to take up nutrients and water from surrounding soil. Nutrients leach downward and soil structure can compact, making future growth even harder. Before we dive into the solution, let me share a small trick that makes feeding plants at the surface effortless. I use a 4-liter electric composter for kitchen, smart countertop compost bin. It turns food waste into usable fertilizer fast, odorless, and without noise. The beauty of this tool is that I can feed the top layer of soil consistently, exactly where roots are actively growing, instead of waiting months for traditional compost. I'll leave the exact one I use in the description if you want to check it out. Here's the fundamental principle. Most gardeners miss roots grow where conditions are best, not where you dig. They respond to oxygen availability, nutrient concentration, moisture balance, and microbial activity. And in most soils, those ideal conditions exist in the top 5 to 10 centimeters. This is the layer where nutrients cycle, microbes thrive, and roots naturally spread. I've tested this across backyard beds, raised containers, and even hydroponic setups. The results are consistent. Plants allowed to develop in this surface active layer grow faster, have thicker, denser roots, and produce bigger yields than those planted in deep, saturated holes. Here's how you do it. Instead of digging a deep hole, plant directly into firm, well-prepared soil. Then water slowly and evenly across the surface until the top 5 to 8 centimeters are fully hydrated. Stop before water starts pooling or running off. Why does this work? Roots spread laterally when the surface is evenly moist. This lateral growth creates density, which gives roots their strength. You're not forcing them down into oxygen-poor zones. They're naturally exploring the richest, most active layer of the soil. In practice, I've done side-by-side tests with lettuce and tomatoes. Deep-hole plants ended up with long, thin roots that barely interacted with surrounding soil. Plants grown with surface saturation developed thick mats of fibrous roots that immediately increased nutrient uptake and stability. Most gardeners fail at watering, not planting. If your surface dries out completely and then gets flooded again, roots experience stress, microbial activity slows, and nutrient cycling stops. The key to surface saturation is maintaining steady moisture in the topsoil, not extremes. In hot climates or raised beds, I water lightly but more frequently. In cooler climates or containers, watering is less frequent but still focuses on the top layer. The goal is balance, not overwatering or deep soaking. Even with perfect watering, surface saturation won't reach its full potential without mulch. A 5 to 8 centimeter layer of organic mulch, like straw, shredded leaves, or grass clippings, locks in moisture, stabilizes temperature, and slowly feeds the soil as it breaks down. Mulched beds reduce watering frequency by nearly half and produce visibly stronger roots. Without it, evaporation and temperature swings constantly disrupt root development. Mulch isn't just protection, it's part of the strategy. Watering alone is not enough. Nutrients must be applied where roots are actively growing. That's why, using my kitchen composter is so useful. By adding fresh, nutrient-rich compost directly to the surface and following it with controlled watering, nutrients stay exactly where roots can take them up efficiently. Small, frequent feedings outperform deep, infrequent applications. The plant doesn't waste energy chasing nutrients deeper than necessary, and microbial life in the topsoil thrives. This approach works in both traditional soil beds and hydroponic setups, where root activity is concentrated near the surface. Even this method can fail if you make two critical errors. First, overwatering the surface. Saturation is not flooding. Roots need both moisture and oxygen. If the top layer becomes soggy, roots weaken just like they do in a deep hole. The soil should feel moist but firm, not collapsing or sticky. Second, neglecting compost or mulch. Surface saturation alone isn't enough. If the top layer is nutrient poor or exposed, roots won't reach their maximum density. And honestly, the method loses its effectiveness. When done correctly, surface saturation produces immediate noticeable results. Plants establish quickly, leaves grow more vibrant and consistent, and overall growth becomes, well, predictable. Roots develop a dense, fibrous network capable of absorbing water and nutrients more efficiently, leading to stronger plants and higher yields. Even in hydroponic systems, the principle holds. Roots thrive in balanced water and oxygen conditions, not in extremes created by flooding or overwatering. Once you understand this interaction, it really changes how you approach planting, watering, and feeding entirely. Deep holes are labor-intensive and honestly unnecessary for most modern gardening setups. They trap roots in poorly oxygenated soil, promote nutrient leaching, and create inconsistent growth. The surface saturation method works because it aligns with the plant's natural growth patterns. It supports the most active part of the soil, encourages dense root networks, and reduces wasted water and labor. If you want stronger plants, faster growth, and higher yields, adopting this method is one of the simplest, most effective changes you can make today. Serious gardening is about understanding how soil, water, and roots interact, not digging more. Surface saturation is a low-effort, high-impact strategy that produces real results in raised beds, containers, and hydroponics. Use fresh compost to feed the topsoil, protect it with mulch, and carefully manage surface moisture. Watch roots thrive, plants grow faster, and yields improve dramatically. Subscribe if you want more practical, tested gardening techniques based on real-world results, not theory. Share this video with anyone still digging deep holes. They'll thank you when their roots finally get strong.